Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. In today's vlog, we're kind of doing a whole menagerie of things. Starting out, we're doing some laundry. The boys and I, we get some homeschooling done, and then I head out to do some gardening. And then throughout the week, I end up getting some unexpected alone time where I'm able to do some fall shopping. And then towards the end of the week, the hubby and I ended up going to Vintage Market Days in St. Louis. I didn't end up buying anything while I was there. We did look around and there was some really neat things, but just nothing that I really just had to come home with. So regardless though, it was tons of fun and I really enjoyed getting to spend the day with my hubby. And then after we had left Vintage Market Days, we ended up going to IKEA, which you'll see later in the video. We bought our sons a new little Lego setup for their playroom. And so once that was done, we headed home and got all of that set up. And I will include a video or a picture of that for you to kind of just show the setup once it's all put together. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the vlog and stick around. I do end it out with some footage of my hubby and I taking our boys to the fair. We go every single year and it's always so much fun. So this year's weather was just absolutely perfect. So anyway, we ended up having a blast and I just had a really good week and I'm so glad that I get to take you guys along. I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks so much for being here. Well, y'all, I unexpectedly have some free time to myself today. I had went to lunch with my boys and my sister and my nephew, and then the boys wanted to go play at my sister's house. And it just worked out that they were able to go over there and they're going to play for a little bit, and I get to run some fun errands. So I am actually headed into Hobby Lobby. I have not been in here. Oh gosh, it's been weeks. probably at least a couple of months since I've been in Hobby Lobby. So I am really excited to get to shop all of their fall stuff and just see what they have. So I actually decorated my house for fall last weekend. It took me, well, technically it was this past Monday on Labor Day. It took me several hours to clean the house and decorate. So I don't need a ton of stuff. I already have all of my fall stuff out. But I still want to go in here and take a look around. I do need some fall kitchen towels. I noticed that the only kitchen towels I have are actually Halloween themed, which I do love. But I do want some just fall themed kitchen towels. So I'm going to go in here and see what they have. And after that, we may go get us a nice coffee. So let's go. All right, y'all, Hobby Lobby was a success. I did not get the kitchen like hand towels, but of course I got everything but what I initially came in here to look for. But I did get a few extra items that I've kind of been on the lookout for anyway, and they just happen to have them here. And everything that I was wanting was you know, it's the week of it being 40% off. So I just went ahead and snagged them while I was here because I don't just go shopping a ton. And like I said, the last time I was in here was probably at least a couple of months ago. So anyway, I am headed to get an iced coffee, and then I've got some donations I need to drop off before probably heading to my sister's to get the boys. So, oh guys, it looks like it's gonna rain. And when I say it has not rained here where I live in Missouri in weeks, everything is so dusty, and the trees are starting to turn colors, which fall is like my favorite time of year. But it's been kind of sad because it's been so dry. The trees are basically just immediately turning like a brown. And I noticed today, leaving the house, that one of the houses down the road from us, they have a tree in their front yard that the leaves were like completely off of it. They had just crisped up and just died. It is such a bummer. So I'm really, really hoping we get some rain. It's much needed just in general. But I'm really worried that where I live, we're not going to have a really pretty fall if everything's just drying up and dying. So I'm really, really wanting a pretty fall. So fingers crossed that we get some rain. So anyway, I'm headed to get Scooter's coffee. I don't know if y'all have Scooters wherever you're from, but oh my gosh, they have the best coffee, and the quality and the taste of it is just top notch and consistent every time, which is huge for me because a lot of the other coffee shops, when you go, sometimes it's good and sometimes it's like burnt water. So anyway, that's where I'm headed next. And I don't know, maybe I'll pick this back up here in a little bit. Or when I get home, I will show you guys what I got from Hobby Lobby. Take care. All right, y'all, I fibbed the other day and I totally forgot to film what I had purchased from Hobby Lobby while I was there. So I will just do kind of a quick little rundown real quick. I host family Thanksgiving every single year, and I like to buy disposable tablecloths. That way, first of all, it's just festive, and then also if there's a bunch of spills or food or messes, I can just bunch it all up and pitch it. It makes cleanup really, really easy. So I always get two because I have one for my countertop, and then in this area over here, I always do an extra table for us to dine at. And then, so, you know, it's a folding table. So this makes it just look, you know, festive and nice. And then also I had got that garland over here that I have hanging on this picture ladder. I bought that at Hobby Lobby as well. And then I bought a little wreath that I already have displayed in my living room. So I will show that to you as well. And then also I had mentioned I was going to look for kitchen hand towels, and I actually remembered that my sister had bought me these fall peanuts themed hand towels. And you guys probably don't know this yet, but I am a sucker for anything peanuts. So I actually don't need any fall hand towels right now because I do have these, and I think they'll carry me through the fall season. So they're not Halloween themed, they are fall themed, so they should be perfect. So anyway. And then I had also gotten this little wreath. It was super cheap. I think it was like $7.99 and then 40% off. But I actually wanted to get it because I just felt like it would make this end table a little more festive. I had kind of moved some decor around for my fall decorations. So I felt like this table was kind of bare. So, and the table's kind of rustic anyway. So it just kind of hides some of the imperfections on my end table. So I actually use just like a little
gardening pot for a remote holder. So I thought this was super cute. It just makes this whole table look festive. So